She's a lot of fun. She likes to bite,
Uh-huh.
my hands and everything, but
Oh
she's
no.
chew on everything. I think
Is she?
sometimes you can see people on the screen. Can you see those people? Can you see those people?
Hi, Heather.
Hey.
Shelly, is she picking up on your training?
Yeah, she knows a lot of tricks already.
Oh,
I
good.
mean, just getting, down and hand touch and going to a target and a bunch of stuff. She's super smart.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you've been her only trainer, right? She hasn't learned anything before she came to you?
I think the gal that I got her from probably started to do some training and definitely worked with her a lot.
Okay.
All the time. So she came to me really already having done a lot of stuff, just being touched and all kinds of basic stuff, I guess, that makes for a good puppy.
Right. No, that's awesome. Very cool. How was your day, Heather?
Okay,
Good.
come on.
I got to go into the office for a little bit, so that was nice.
Good. Were there other people there too, or?
I saw 3 other people.
Yay. That's nice though, isn't it?
Yeah, it was good. And then, you don't want to see too many. Just so it was good. Good change of scenery.
Right. Yep. Is your husband working from home too?
He is, but he's also doing field work all summer. So he's gone for 8 days and then home for 6 and gone for 8
Oh, okay.
all summer long. So
Oh,
he's
wow.
gone right now. So
Okay.
when he's here, it's good. We work together. And then when he's gone, I'm like, I need to get out of the house. I need to build more things into my day than I would otherwise.
Yeah. Go see some people. Do some social distance walking.
Exactly.
Yep. You can do it. Hey, Leslie. You made it.
Hello. Yep.
See you. All right. It might just be us tonight. I know Beth and Steve are up in Steamboat, and so they're not going to make it back let me put it this way. They're not going to turn on their computer and do the workout tonight on their vacation. So anyways, it'll be us for right now, and we'll get going here in just a moment. But our focus for this week, hold on, I got to grab my notes. All right. So focus for this week really is, I hit on it in the beginning of camp, but really focusing on getting all of those different movement patterns into our workouts. And it's a challenge for me, but it's also an encouragement for you guys to know that you're getting a really well-rounded workout every time we meet. So it's just always good for me to put in the front of my mind when I'm planning things so that, we don't always work the front of the body. We don't always work the back of the body. It's really, we get rotational movement, we get transverse and sagittal movement. Sorry, I've got gnats flying right in my face. Anyway, but that's the focus for this week. And that also includes a lot of anti-rotation and things like that. So we're going to see more of that on Wednesday. But our focus for our add-on exercise, I'm just going to tell you now before we get there, is side planks. Okay, so we're doing a core focused add-on. So we'll do 30-second side planks on each side, and those can be done in a lot of different ways, and I'll show you those as we get going. So let's go ahead and get warmed up, and we'll also talk about the nutrition focus here in just a little bit, but I want to get you guys warmed up and less talking and more moving. So I'm going to change views here. If you don't mind muting your, if you're not already on mute, go ahead and do that, just so that when we record that, then we have me in the focus, right? So everybody can see it. Just mostly it's easier to follow than having me in a tiny little box in the corner or having other people flash on the screen. So go ahead and get ready to go. This workout, you only need hand weights and a mat. So if you have that ready to go, then you are good. We're going to roll our shoulders back into place, and we're just going to take a big inhale up, hinge forward at the hips, flat back. We're going to bend both knees and crouch into a little ball, and then lift our arms and come all the way back up to the top. We'll go right back into that flat back and crouch down into a ball. Really let those ankles and shins warm up, and then we'll lift tall one more time. We'll add on this time, flat back. Good. We're going to crouch down into a little ball, and I want you to stand back up into that flat back. And from here, we're going to walk ourselves out into a downward facing dog and hold right here. So hips are high, heels are toward the ground, and good. Walk your hands back to your feet and bend both knees, roll yourself all the way up, and adding on. Big inhale, and go to a flat back and crouch down. If you don't want to go all the way to the ground, no problem. And flat back, walk out to a downward facing dog, and hips are back and high. Stay right here. Good job. And walk your hands back to your feet and bend both knees from here with our knees bent. I want you to take your right hand across to your left leg and then open to the side. Big twist, and then come right back through the center and switch. Left hand goes across and open to the other side. And right back through the center and roll it on up from the top. Inhale. Exhale, flat back. Inhale, crouch down. And back to a flat back. Good, walk the hands out, downward facing dog. And walk your hands back to your feet. And we're gonna bend both knees, good. And right hand to left leg and open wide. And switch to the other side. And both hands on the knees, roll yourself all the way up. And we're gonna add a little bit more here. So take one leg out in front, lunge position. If you don't wanna be in a lunge, you could have your back foot on the ground. Okay, so lunge position here, both arms up, either with a bent knee or a straight leg, either one will do. Good, and all we're gonna do here is just tip forward at the hips, swing our arms back, up and around, and again, tuck into that lunging position, tip forward at the hips, and circle your arms up, back, and around, and switch legs. Take the other leg back behind, and lunge, and lift, and hinge at the hips, and circle your arms up and around. Good, one more time, lunge and hold, hinge forward at the hips, and circle your arms up and around, and step both feet together. All right, so a little rotational movement here. We're just gonna take our hands to the right and swing them up to the left, let them hang nice and heavy here. Just cross your body, and if it feels good, okay, you can pivot on your starting foot, and then just let your body really rotate to the side. Adding a little bit more, I want you to squat down and then let the arms swing up. To make it more of a full body movement. And one more time, and relax. Good, so take it to the other side. So just get that rotation going first. And again, pivoting on your foot, letting the heel release from the ground. And making it a little bit bigger by rotating further. And then finally adding that squat and really thrusting our hips forward. Good, we've got two more here. And last one, and release. Good, squat down nice and deep. From here, we're gonna take one shoulder down and feel a stretch in the front of the shoulder and chest, and then switch to the other side. And just take this at your own pace. I like this because I also feel a nice release in my back. And one more for each side. Good, and last one right there, and roll yourself all the way up, nice and tall. All right, we're gonna get those feet going a little fast here for just a moment. We do have a lot of cardio today. It's all in the beginning of the workout. So if you do not wanna go fast on your feet, you can pump your heels, okay, or you can squat pulse. Either one is fine. So fast feet, good. I'm gonna have you guys travel side to side with your fast feet. Again, option, if you don't want the impact, is just side stepping squats, just like this, if you like that, okay? So shuffle it side to side, just go the length of your mat, or the length of the space that you have in your living room. And one more time in each direction. And last one right there, hold, good. Squat down, take one foot back, another foot back, squat in, and rise. Good, option to modify, just squat and reach. So just take this at your own pace, nice, easy, okay, walking, squat thrust. Really allowing your hips to drop when your feet are wide and lifting up tall. Great job, great job. Let's do one more here. Again, including those big muscles, bring our heart rate up and adding on right here, back to our fast feet. Back to our fast feet. Now you're gonna travel to the side and do a walking squat thrust. Squat down, walk back, squat in, rise, and shuffle to the other side. Squat down, walk back, and rise. Keep coming. If you want to make it a full squat thrust at this point, you are welcome to do that. One more in each direction, so go at your own pace. And last one right here. Good. Once you finish that squat thrust up, walk it out, kick those heels out in front, catch your breath. All right, the heart rate is up a little higher. Here's what the workout looks like. So we are gonna do a pattern of 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and 1 minute. Our 3-minute segment is all cardio. 2-minute segment, strength, and then 1 minute segment is all core related. So that's kind of what you have to look forward to. We have 4 rounds of that. So get a drink of water real quick. For the first set of 3 minutes is running based, okay? So these are actually gonna be in the form of mountain climbers and high knees. Now, if you, like I said, if you need a low impact option and you don't wanna be down here, okay, maybe this is a little intense, the mountain climbers is your first exercise. And you have the option to do jogging mountain climbers with your arms high, okay? So either down low or up high, okay, keeping it low impact like this or on the ground. I'll tell you the next one after we get going here. So 1 minute to begin with for those regular mountain climbers, and then we'll go into side climbers, and then we will go into fast feet. So ready? Mountain climbers on the ground. This is your cardio segment. You want to work in your moderate to high intensity zone. Ready, set, and go. That just means that on a scale from 1 to 10, you're in about a 7.5, 7 out of 10. So really drive those knees in. Good, good, good. Keep going. It's a nice long set. Okay, so if you need to take a break for a second, it's okay to do that. But keep going. You are halfway there right now. Again, I know this is challenging. I know it's hard to just jump right into this, but you can do it. Come on, 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. We're gonna get off the ground on this next one and go to high knees. So in 15 seconds, we'll get off the ground, high knee jogging. In 4, 3, 2, all the way up you go, and run it out. Run it out. Come on, high knees, high knees, high knees. If you need to, add the arms, if you want to, I should say. Right there, high knees. If you've got room, I want you to run around. Travel a little bit. Try to get your knees up as high as your hips. Come on, pump, pump, pump. Remember, moderate to high intensity. It's not a comfortable place to work. It's not like you could just sit there and have a conversation. You're halfway right now. Maybe try some forward and backward running. And challenge your movement patterns. Don't always do the same thing. Good work, good work. Keep going. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left, and then we'll go back down to the ground. Side climbers are the next move. Okay? You guys keep going. I'm going to quickly demonstrate that. Next move is your side climber. Okay, 1 foot to the side, and then switch. Okay, ready, set, and go. Come on, side climbers. If you need a modification for being on the ground, lunge and lunge. Okay, just like that. Come on. Work this out, guys. You've only got 35 seconds left in this cardio set. We are not doing these exercises again. So push through them. Get everything you can from them. Come on, almost there. Almost there. We're moderate to high intensity. Last 20 seconds. You've got this. Come on, maybe speed it up a little bit. What do you think? Woo! Come on, don't stop, don't stop. Stay with me right till the end. 8 seconds to go. Come on. You can do hard things. We do hard things all the time. And done. Walk it out. Walk it out. Whew. Nice job. Okay. Take about a 30-second recovery. We're gonna go into our 2-minute set of work, which looks like push-ups. So if you need to modify push-ups, you're gonna lay on your back with your weights, and you're gonna do narrow chest presses wide chest presses and chest flies. So if you need to modify that, that's how you're gonna do it, and I'll show you that as well. Here's what happens next. Regular push-ups, okay, we'll do tricep push-ups, and then we'll do walking push-ups. So walking push-ups are out to the side, just like that, okay? So these are 35-second intervals for each of those little sets of push-ups. So getting ready here, 3, 2, regular push-ups, ready, set, and let's go. And you can do these on your knees if you need to. And again, if you're doing them on your back, regular chest presses on your back with weights, okay? Feeling that squeeze of the shoulder blades, right? Okay, at the bottom of the movement. Stay with it, guys. Woo! Good to knock these push-ups out right away. Almost there, let's go 5 seconds more. Come on, you've got this. And then we're gonna go into tricep push-ups. Okay, tricep push-ups are narrow, so go into it right now. If you're using the weights, okay, you're doing a narrow press with your weights. Okay, here we go. Time has already started. Good, arms should be burning up just a little bit, but guess what? Your heart rate is now more of your moderate training zone. Almost there, guys. You've just got 5 seconds left. And last one. Now, traveling push-ups are next. So you're gonna go to the side, come to the center, go to the side, come to the center. Join me now. Side, center. If you're on your back with the weights, okay, you've got a chest fly going on right here. Arms opening out to the side. Everybody else, keep moving, keep moving. And there's nothing wrong with doing these on your knees. You know that. Come on, stay with it, guys. You've just got 10 seconds left. Woo. I think we got one more here. And done. All right, rest for 30 seconds. Nice job. Next set of work is core. So this is where our side planks come in. Like I said, this is our add-on exercise. So 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. Modifications. Okay, you can be on one knee, just like this. Okay, you can be on both feet, just like this, no problem. We're gonna go in just a moment here. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, and you're up. You want your hips stacked. Okay, if you find that your armpit is, okay, pointed back, I need your armpit to be kind of slightly forward. Good job, good job. You're using your obliques, you're pulling with those bottom obliques, opening up through your chest. Nice job. You've only got 8 seconds left on this side, and we're just gonna quickly switch to the other side. You've got this. And switch. Rotate to the other side. We're gonna enjoy a nice long recovery after this, so just work it right through the end. Even if you're modifying, you just do what you can do. We got 8 seconds left. And time is up. All right, nice work, you guys. Made it through that first round of 3, 2, 1s. And guess what? We're gonna do another one here in just a moment. So get a drink of water if you need it. And we are moving on. All right, so we have got forward and back runs, okay? So forward and back runs just look like this. Okay, your feet are mostly flat on the ground, your knees are bent, you're kind of in a squat. Okay, you're not really going very big here, forward and back run. If you really want to, you could pump it up here, but I really want the load in the legs here and the mostly flatter feet to the ground, okay? So we got forward and back runs. Next up, we've got jumping jacks, and the final exercise is skaters, okay? Low impact, we tap to the side, just like that. Okay, this is already fairly low impact, and then those skaters are just taps to the side. So we're on that 3-minute set, moderate to high intensity for cardio. Ready, set, forward and back with your feet, let's go. Good, stay low, stay low. Imagine you've got like a ball between your legs, like if you've ever used those fitness balls, okay? And if you are squeezing it tight, you can't move your legs too far because you'll drop that ball. So push your butt back. Good. Keep the legs nice and engaged here. Good job. Another option if you need it is just little taps, staying in a squat and just tapping, tapping, tapping. That is even less impact. If you need it, come on. You have only got 20 seconds left with this specific exercise. Okay, pump your arms at the same time. Whole body moving together. Okay, a little tilt in your hips so we're not rounding our back. We're getting ready to go big here in just a moment with our jumping jacks. So 3 and 2, 1, jumping jacks and go. Let's go. Nice and big. Open everything up. Land in your heels and tap your hands overhead. If your hands aren't touching overhead, I need you to get bigger. Come on. We want that full range of motion for our shoulders. Good work, good work. You are officially halfway through these jacks. Nice job. Think about those knees. We don't want our knees coming in like this. We want external rotation in our hips. Final 15 seconds, you've got this. Whew. Again, knowing you don't have to jack again at all for any reason. Come on, final 10 seconds. Yes, I know it's getting hard. You've got it. Almost there, 3, 2, skaters are next, come on. Moderate to high intensity. That's where you're working. Reach your arms across your front leg. Even if you're going low impact, still reaching. If you've got space, I want you to make a bigger jump. Come on, you've got this. Feel your hips working to stabilize this movement. Just halfway right now. Woo. Doing great, you're doing great. Do you think you can make any changes? Maybe you can go faster. Maybe you can jump wider. Maybe you can go lower. Come on, just 10 seconds left. And 5. And that is time right there. Woo. Awesome work. I need a drink. I'm assuming you do too, so go ahead and grab one now. All right, so putting into some work here, the hinge. Okay, like I said, we were working on all those different functional movement patterns. We've done some lateral, okay? We've done a lot of forward and back movement. We're gonna move into a hip hinge on the ground. Now, you do need your weight for this one weight. If you have light weights, you could use both weights. It looks like this. I'm gonna use one of my weights here to begin with. Okay, my feet are back behind me. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze my butt to begin with, sitting up nice and tall. I'm gonna send my hips back, not necessarily touching my feet, but send them back. Okay, and then lift my hips up and squeeze my butt. So as my hips go back, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna pull. So reaching front and then pulling in. Okay, so we're getting that pull from the hamstrings. We're also getting the pull as we pull our weight to our body. So let's go ahead and go. You've got 1 minute with that one. And then your next part of that exercise, okay, is an overhead press. All right, so ready? With the weighted hand, set, hips go back, reach, and pull. So I like this because with compound movements like this, we can get our pulling action, okay, and our hinging action all at the same time. Good, so hips back, and then squeeze your butt to rise. This really helps you with your deadlifts, with your kettlebell swings, that thrusting hip motion. And if at any time the hands, the weight become too much, just keep the hands right by your body for added weight. Good job. You've only got 20 seconds left here with this exercise, so just work it. Feel your hip flexors stretch as you push forward. Final 5 seconds here. This is it. Let's get 2 more in. And last one, and done. All right, from your knees, unless this bothers your knees, you can come to your feet. From your knees, right in front of the forehead. Okay, overhead presses, right in front of the forehead. If you've got 2 weights, I want it to be a narrow press. Okay, so we're going. We're on the clock. Good job. Drive it straight up over the forehead. Now you're gonna notice here, if you're on your knees like this, your core and back are working hard to keep you upright. Okay, I find this is a lot more challenging, okay, than being on your feet. Less surface area on the ground to hold you in place. Come on, almost there. You got 10 seconds left. Come on, elbows are in tight. We're trying not to arch our back. Almost there. Come on, give me 3 more. 3 and 2, 1 more, and done. Woo. All right, so we're gonna work through that add-on exercise, or Cobra, for this next one. I'm gonna give you a little option. After we do a few regular Cobras, I'm gonna give you an option to reach the arms out into shoulder flexion. So go ahead and come down to the ground, okay? Glutes are squeezing real tight. Hands are right in front of your shoulders. Abdominals are pulled in. Okay, we're just gonna roll our nose off of the mat, either staying with our forearms grounded or all the way up, and then slowly lowering back down. Ready? 1 minute on the clock and go. Roll your nose. Good. Take this as a nice recovery. Keeping your chin pulled in as you come up. All right, once you've done a couple of those, here's your next option if you want it. Okay, from here, you're going to just reach out, hands out in front of you, and then hands back to the ground, and roll yourself right back up. So control on the way down, and reach, and then slowly bring it back up. Option to modify, okay, if you need to be right here, you're just going to lift, and then lower back down, okay? Still getting that flexion through the spine. Ooh, that feels good. And again, flexion at the shoulder joint right there, if that's something that you want. Let's go and do 1 more. And release. Push all the way back into a child's pose. And we are done with round 2. Whew. It's muggy out here, muggy and sweaty. All right, guys, it's gonna get a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna move into burpees, okay? Actually, squat thrust, I'm sorry, which is what we practiced in the warm-up. So squat thrust, this is our next cardio set. Okay, so squat thrust here, all the way back. You can walk those if you want to. Modification for that is squat jumps, okay? Or just regular squats. Okay, so we've got our squat, we've got our squat thrust. We have got our, sorry, okay, waving at my neighbors here. Jack touchdowns, okay, which we've done before. So reaching across, okay, jack touchdown. And your final one that you're gonna do, okay, are leg swings, tin bands to the front. Now these are quick, okay, reaching across the body. So that is your 3rd exercise. So squat thrust, jack touchdowns, and tin bands to the front. We're ready to rock here. This is our 3-minute set. Squat thruster first, let's go. Right here. Okay, get the jump at the top if you can. Remember the option? Just squats or squat jumps, whatever works for you. Come on, push into that higher intensity. Try to land with your feet flat on the floor before you jump. You are more than halfway right now. You've got this. Land all of your jumps in a mini squat. Come on, right to the end. Woo! Ouch! It's burning. It's burning. You're doing great. Final 10 seconds. Right here. Come on, this is it. And time is up. All right, jack touchdowns. Right away. Come on, reach across your body. Modification, squat, touch, squat, touch. Come on. Want those hands to clap over your head to signify you're done with each one. Remember, if it gets to be too much, all you gotta do is take out the jump. Just take it out until you catch your breath for a moment, and then you're right back after it again. Woo! Come on, 15 seconds to go. That is it. We're working hard. Should be a little bit uncomfortable. 5 seconds. And last one right there. Done. Tin Man. Right away. Now this Tin Man is normally not a cardio exercise, is it? Reach your right hand to your left foot and then switch. But because our heart rate is high from those other two exercises, lifting our big legs, our big muscular legs, okay, big muscle groups, causes our heart rate to stay up. Good, reach, reach, reach. More than halfway, you got this. You don't have to touch your toes, maybe you can only touch your knee. That's all right. Come on, final 15 seconds. Now start thinking about squeezing through the abdominals. As you reach, squeeze. Woo. Come on, we're almost there. We need to move into strength next. 3 and 2, last one. And walk it out. Take a big 30-second recovery. Nice job. Whew. Moving on here. Plank toe taps. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, that's next. Bicep curls. You're gonna grab your weights. You're gonna go 7 low. Okay, 7 in that bottom half range, 7 in the mid range, and 7 all the way up. Okay, and then you're gonna start in the bottom again. 7, 7, 7. So this is on your own count. Grab my weights. We got 1 minute on the clock. 30, right? Now, here we go. 7. If you don't want to count, you just stick with me. That's fine. I'll count for you. And you can change when I change. I'm going middle now. I know sometimes it's not fun to count at the end of the day. Now I'm going high. Top half. Really feeling those biceps burn. Go right back to the bottom. 7. I'm gonna actively squeeze your guns. Now give me that middle. Come on, right around the belly button. All the way up. Just heart way down. Standing tall. All the way down again, bottom half. Yeah, starting to feel it now. Go to the middle. Good job, good job. Take it all the way to the top. Come on, we're in that final 15 seconds. I think we can get through one more time. Let's try it. Bottom half, 7, 6, 5, 4, and middle. Come on. We're gonna run out of time, but we're gonna finish, okay? So here we go, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, to finish off this round, plank toe taps. Okay, just like we have for our add-on exercise, we're doing it for 1 full minute, so it might be more than 10 on each side. That's okay. So on the ground, on your toes. If you need to be on your knees, you can still do plank toe taps on your knees. You're just gonna tap your knee out to the side and back in, knee out to the side and back in. That's your modification. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Big toe taps to the side, alternating each time. Think about how wide you can get that foot. Your shoulders stacked right over your wrists. Your eyes looking right out in front of your mat. Good work, good work. Take it at any level you need to. Maybe I like to go to my elbows sometimes on this one, so my wrists don't feel so strained. It's a great way to modify it. You were over halfway. Come on, stick with it, guys. 15 seconds left. I know it's burning, but again, you'll knock this out for the day. You won't have to do it later tonight before you go to bed. And one more for each side. Let's finish this up. And last one, and done. All right. Whew. Towel off, get a drink. Be thankful we're in our final round of our 3, 2, 1. That's the good news. And we are after the 6 o'clock hour. All right. So fast feet, quarter turn. So it's gonna look like this. Fast feet, this is your next set of cardio. Okay, you're gonna make a quarter turn, and quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn, just like that, okay? Modification, I want you to squat pulse in place if you need to modify that, okay? Next exercise after that, toe taps. If you have somewhere like a platform, like either a coffee table or a chair, or even just something on your floor, a pillow, okay? Toe taps right here can also look like, okay, right here, toe taps, just real tiny to the front, or low impact, tapping to the front. Okay, and the last thing that you're gonna do, right, is jump rope. Okay, jump rope is our last thing that you're gonna do. So if you're not jumping rope, okay, option is just marching high knees. Here we go, 3 minutes on the clock. So we're gonna start with those 90-degree fast feet. Ready, set, let's go. Fast feet, I'll tell you when to turn. Okay, you're gonna turn right, fast feet. Turn left, left turn, right turn. Good, really pumped. You're gonna feel your calves burning. And right turn. Good, left turn. Now I need you to listen a little bit. Right turn. Left turn. Left turn. Right turn. Left turn. Come on, you got this. Listening ears. And right turn. Right turn. Left turn. And left turn. Good, right turn. We're gonna go a little bit lower. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. Toe taps are next. So either in place, really pumping, okay? Grab a platform if you have one. 1 minute. Let's go. Come on. Toe taps can be high, can be low, can be just to the ground only. Wherever you have space. I love these because they do really get the heart rate up into that cardio zone. Woo. Halfway there. We got this. Come on, stick with it, guys. 20 seconds to go. Remember options. You can just do little ground toe taps. You can have no impact toe taps. As long as you're pumping your arms and you're working in your moderate to high zone, you're good. 5 seconds left. And done. Jumping rope. I know this one is calf intensive. We can do this. 1 minute. Let's go. Come on. Remember, option for low impact. High knees. Circle your arms and just do high knees if you need to. Now when we jump rope, you gotta remember, your hands are out to the side, your elbows are in. Now when I jump rope, I like to change it up. Maybe jump on one foot, and then switch to the other foot. Sometimes I like to run when I jump rope, so you can kick those heels up. Maybe it's a forward and back hop. Just always keep it fresh. Come on, final 15 seconds. Remember, arms are working just as hard as legs. Really force them to circle hard. Good, last 5 seconds, we've got this. And time. All right, walk it out, guys. Get ready for that next string set. Woo. All right, the rocket launcher. I love this one. So here's what it looks like. We are gonna hinge at our hips, okay? We're gonna walk ourselves out to our downward facing dog. We're gonna bend both knees. Okay, so you're on the balls of your feet, but you're not like on your toes, all right? You should be able to get your heels close to the ground. You're gonna shoot forward into a plank, lower down, and reach your arms out. Come back to your hands and lift up either on your knees or on your toes. and then send it back, okay? I'm gonna give a modification for that for 2 reasons. For toes, if you got a broken toe, and just for less intensity. It looks like this, okay? Child's pose, from here, you shoot forward into a half plank, you tricep push up down, you extend, hands under, press up, and rock back, okay? So it's either from a down dog or child's pose that you're going to this rocket launcher. You've got 2 minutes. We're gonna go through this for 2 minutes because it takes lots of big compound exercise, it takes a lot of time. Ready to go? Okay, so starting is, if you're doing the full one from the top, you're starting here, okay? Flat back, walk it out to downward facing dog, rock back, push forward into plank, lower down, extend forward, hands under shoulders, okay, tricep push up, and rock back, and then walk your hands to your feet. If you're staying in that child's pose, all you're gonna do is just stay down. I'm gonna show you the child's pose option right now. So you're here, forward, tricep push up, reach, push up, and then you're just right here, okay? Otherwise, all the way up. Take it at your own pace, everybody. We push back, load, explode, lower, extend, push up. Good news is we only have time for one more. So let's get it done. And rise on up and recover. All right, shake it out, guys. Moving on the ground, okay? We're gonna do some scissoring with our legs. So on your back, watch this. Low back to the ground, arms out to the side. You're gonna scissor your legs 3 times. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3. On that last one, circle your legs out to the side. Now you've got a new lead leg. So it's 1, 2, 3, legs open wide, and you got another leg in front. If you get confused, just scissor only. Okay, 1 minute, here we go, legs up. So right leg drops, left leg drops, right leg drops, circle around, okay, and then switch. 1, 2, 3, open. You might feel some grinding in your hips. You can bend your knees if you need to. Woo. Nice job, nice job. Halfway there. Remember, scissors only if you need it. Good, let's do one more time. Here we go. And that is all. Hug your knees in and roll over to your side and push yourself up and be thankful you're done with those 4 rounds of work. Now, to give ourselves a little bit of recovery, we're gonna do some balance training. So you're gonna come back up to your feet. Okay, we're gonna stand on one leg in a star pose. So it looks like this. Let me get my timer going here. And all right, we're gonna hold one leg out to the side. So go ahead and join me right here, star pose. We're holding, we've got a 30-second static hold, okay? And then we're gonna add a leg lower and lift. So you guys just keep holding. I'm gonna show you the next level. We're gonna go down and up and down and up. Doesn't have to be big. So keep holding. When I tell you to move, that's where we're going. If you want to, you can even lean a little bit. There you go. Really feel those obliques and hips working. All right, coming up next. So maybe it's just a little tiny lower and lift, or maybe you wanna go all the way down. Your choice, let's go. You've got 30 seconds. Down and up. If you need to hold on to something, by all means do that. But again, we're challenging our balance. It's also working on core stability. As soon as we do this side, we'll just flip it around to the other side. Good job, good job. Keep those arms reaching as much as you can. Nice job, nice job. A little abduction here. And one more time. And switch, good. All right, get ready to work that other side. And tip at the hips. Extend your arms long. Come on, big, strong arms. They're just kind of hanging. Okay, you want to be strong. Control through the back. Whew. Okay, just static to begin with. Just holding real tight. As you're holding, you're bracing your core. Really great standing core exercises. All right, getting ready in 5 seconds. We're gonna go down to those leg lifts. Here we go, down and up. If you don't wanna move, you just wanna stay static, that's okay too. Just controlling in both directions. Keep going, keep going. Good, we've just got 10 seconds left. I know your hips are burning. I know my shoulders are even burning a little bit. That's okay, we're strong. And give it 2 more. And last one here, and done. All right, check it out, coming next, okay? Standing split. If you need to do this one with your hands on a chair or a platform, you can. Here's what it looks like. You're gonna come down, hinging at the hips, okay? You're gonna take one leg up into a standing split and hold. Okay, so go ahead and go there now. Again, option to have your hands on a platform if you need it. Okay, your standing leg is bent. Now I want you to just take your fingertips to the ground and then just gradually start releasing a fingertip at a time. So you're just barely holding on with like 1 or 2 fingertips, okay? I know that standing leg should be burning. You're trying to straighten your extended leg. If you can peek at me, all you're gonna do is tap that extended leg down to the ground and then lift it back up. This is a big glute squeeze for that extended leg. Now your fingers are gonna wanna start gripping the ground again. If you need to do that, that's okay, but try to keep as few fingertips on the ground as possible. Come on, almost there. Let's do 3 and 2, one more time, and you are done. Come up to your feet. Oh, okay, hello glutes, right? We worked those guys. All right, same thing on the other side. Remember the modification. You can put your hands higher off the ground if you need to. So get into your standing split position. Standing leg bent, other leg lifted, time started. And, okay, while you're there, start working your hands off the ground, so just a couple fingertips. Okay, rotate your hips so both hip bones are pointed toward the mat. We've got this. Woo. Okay, maybe you want to work harder, so you bend your standing knee and you get deeper into those hips and glutes of that standing leg. Good job, good job. Get ready for the toe taps. Here they come. Tap down, lift up. Every time you lift your leg, your glute contracts into a nice tight ball. And you don't have to touch the ground. Maybe if you touch the ground, it hurts your low back, so just go halfway down and all the way up. Come on, we got this. We're almost there. You just got 8 seconds left. I think we get 3 more in right here. And here's 2. Come on, 1 more. And done. Come to your feet. Oh man. Okay, coming your way. We're gonna hold a knee lift to the front, okay? So here's what it looks like. So you'll stand on your right leg and your left leg is gonna lift and hold. Now this is the kind of a modified version. You can extend your leg out in front of you as well. That's a little bit more challenging. If it hurts your hip flexor, do the knee only, okay? So start there. Ready? And begin right now. So find your balance, arms out to the side. I know this doesn't seem very hard. Okay, try the extended leg every once in a while, keeping your body upright. I think it's hard. Good. You guys stay right here. I'm gonna show you your next move, all right? So your dynamic section of this balance is to do a toe tap over and then behind, and then over and then behind. So not yet, but that's what's coming in just a moment. Ready, set, and let's go. Tap over and then tap behind, tap over. So you're just doing a little kind of circle around your body. This is really great movement for your hips. Okay, not only that, your bottom knee is stabilizing. We're not letting it cave in or twist. Now try to get that knee as high as possible when it's traveling. Try to keep your body pointing forward the whole time. And done. Whew. All right, shake it out. Other side. So start with a knee lift only, maybe the extension. Let's get that timer going. Here it comes. And we're off. Good. You guys are doing great. I know my arms are a little tired from holding out to the side all the time. So if you need to put your hands on your hips, no problem. Good. Now sometimes we kind of sink into one side, so think about growing tall up out of your hips and holding strong. Try that leg extension. We've only got 8 seconds left to balance, or for the static balance, and then we go into the dynamic. Ready, set, and we tap across, and then tap behind. Good, tap across, tap behind. Good job, good job. Standing leg is real still if possible. Try to reach that leg even further behind your body. And maybe you need to keep it real small, and you can just tap, okay, real small down here like this. That's fine too. Almost there, one more in each direction. And last one, and done. All right, time is up, guys, for those balance. Now, we are gonna add on here, sorry, we got 3 moves. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get them all done, so we're just gonna do as much as we can. We're gonna start with the weight. This move is optional with the weight. If it bothers your shoulders or if it's too much rotation with weight, then just do your arm only, okay? So we are gonna take both weights in our hands, okay? You're gonna lunge down just like this, back heel off the ground, front knee at 90 degrees, okay? Weights are in your hands. You're gonna reach all the way down and lift the same arm as the front leg off the ground, okay? Come back to the center and then switch legs. You're gonna bring that foot in and switch and then reach up and over, okay? And then right back to the center and switch legs. Okay, so when you're ready, go ahead and join me. If this doesn't work for you, another option is on your feet, and you're gonna rotate to one side, back to center, and rotate to the other side, okay? Those are your options. So we got 30 seconds. I'm sorry, nope, we got 45 seconds, and let's go. Get down, lunge, and work on that rotation. Both feet come in, and switch legs, and rotate. Both feet come in, and switch. Remember the option, you can be standing in kind of a chair position, and rotating from there. I want you to look at those weights as you extend the arm up. It's gonna prevent you from hyperextending and taking the weight too far back. Almost there, we've got 10 seconds left. And one more here. Hi. And then both feet together, stand all the way up and roll your shoulders back into place. Great job. All right, coming up next, side lunge with a twist. So one weight in your hand. You're gonna lunge to the side, okay, and twist, and then lunge back to the center. Now, you notice I had my weight on the bottom first. So this is your first option, is to have the weight on the bottom and then stand together. The other option is to have the weight in your outside hand, lunge, and rotate. That might not be for everybody, so try it both ways and see which one works for you, okay? You're just transferring the weight side to side. Here we go, 45 seconds, and begin. Lunge, and lift, come center. Switch sides, lunge, and rotate, and center. It really depends how heavy your weights are at home. You've only got like 10s, this might not feel great. But 5s or 8 are awesome. Good job, good job. So we did this last week without any weight as more of a stretch. And now we get to put it into full workload right here. And last one, lunge, and reach, and stand tall. Okay, final exercise. Right toes turn out, left toes point forward. Right hand has the weight. Okay, you're gonna take your left arm up. These are windmills. You're gonna slide your weight down towards your knee or ankle, and then come all the way back up. We'll do that same side, 30 seconds, and 30 seconds on the other side. Ready? And let's go. You're gonna lift those hips to the sky, and then stack it back up. I love this work for the obliques. Not only that, our back stays so strong from keeping our arms apart like this. Keep that arm up as long as you can. And if it compromises your back to go down all the way to the ground, you only just need to go to your knee. Perfectly fine. Take your time on the way back up. And one more time here. Good, and last one, and let's switch to the other side. Toes turn out, other toes forward, reach up, and hinge at the hip. Good, can you keep that arm up? You can even look at it as you tip over. Good job. Woo. You're in that final 10 seconds of work for this hour of boot camp. You are finishing strong. And last one right here. Good job. And we are done. Set your weight down. You guys did awesome tonight. Man, we covered a lot of ground, okay? You got cardio, you got weights, you got core, you got balance, and a little bit of standing core exercises at the end. I love that. So we're gonna take both knees and bend them down and go right back to that stretch that we started with. You kind of forgot you did push-ups, didn't you? But your muscles didn't forget. So let's stretch them out. All right, from here, hands to the insides of the knees and round your back, giving your inner thighs a pull, and then go ahead and flatten out your back, lift your tailbone, and do it again. Round, and flatten it all out, and come all the way up. Good job. Okay, we're gonna find a little balance, so if you need to hold on to something, you can. I want you to cross one ankle over, sit down nice and deep. Let's get our hips to release. All those stars and standing splits, they're really gonna cause those muscles to tense up. So push the heels of the hands together. And we're gonna come up and out of that for a moment. Reach, oops, find your balance. And go right back down. Good job. Let's take that to the other side. So cross it over, find the balance. I'm wobbly tonight. And sink on down. Good. Sometimes pressing the heels of the hands together really helps. And then lift it all the way up. Good job, good job. Bring it right back down again. All right. Great work. Okay, take your right toes and turn them out. Okay, left toes are pointed forward. We're just gonna bend our right knee into a warrior pose here. Good. And then just gently tip over and go ahead and revolve that arm around. And then take that top arm, reach it back behind, keep your right knee bent, and lift up and over. Good. And it doesn't matter where you put your hand. Maybe it's right here on your thigh, maybe it's on your calf. And release. Switch your toes to the other direction. Bend your left knee. Let the body weight sink down so your knee is right over your ankle. And then reach up and over. And then again, just let that shoulder relax. Circle it around. Good job. And release. Place it back behind. And front arm comes up and over. Your left knee still stays bent. Ooh. And release. Last thing we're going to do is get those quads. So go ahead and tuck the knee under your hip. Hold on to something if you need to. If you can't hold your toes, hold your pants or back of your shoe. And release. And switch to the other side. Lift it on up. All right. We are done for the night. You guys did so awesome. I know you worked hard. Couldn't see all you, but I knew you were with me on this one, so great job. All right, so this week our food focus, our nutrition focus is portions versus servings, okay? Portion size versus serving size. And it's really just something to start thinking about, you know? A lot of times we think, oh, that's the serving size of whatever I'm eating, you know, so that's fine. And not everybody eats from packages. I'm not assuming that from anybody, but, you know, it's easy to just do that versus, okay, what am I actually needing as a serving size for my body and for how active I am? Kind of going back to that food as fuel thing. What are the portions I need for my weekly or for my daily allowance of, you know, how much energy I've put out versus what I need to take in. So just something to start thinking about, you know. Serving sizes are, you know, sometimes you see the hand model for like, you know, a palm of your hand is a serving of meat, right? And maybe your thumb is your serving of fat, right? I hate that. I wish my thumb was bigger. but it's just some things like that. We're going to send out some infographics at the end of the week to kind of give you a little bit more information about that. But just to, again, to start paying attention, I think is just as important as actually doing something. It's like, oh yeah, what is a serving of, fruit? It's, half to a full cup, something, in that range. Serving of vegetables is a full cup, Some people wish it were opposite, but things like that. Grains generally are more of a half a cup of serving. We want to put a whole scoop of rice on our plate, but half a cup is actually a better serving size. So I will we'll get that out to you here at the end of the week with so that you can start using it in later weeks. But just to begin thinking about that, and even researching a little bit on your own what an actual serving size is for the foods that you're choosing to eat. So I know we always want them to be, I want peanut butter. I wish it was like a half a cup serving because I could eat peanut butter all day long. But so that's just my little food tidbit for you guys for this week. And you'll get more information at the end of the week about that. So don't forget your add-ons or side planks, 30 seconds on each side. Okay, so just do that in addition to your cobras and your plank toe taps, and you'll be rocking your core. Okay, you guys have any questions or no? Good to go? Okay, awesome. So good to see you guys. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Yeah, have a good one.
Thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome.